Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog. And guess what? That's right, I have a couple boxes here. We're going to be doing an unboxing to start the day. But I'm going to need some help today. So obviously Lori is here as well. Lori, what did you order?
Snakes.
Some snakes. So you guys may or may not know this, but we're getting a little low on our inventory, and we got some cool snakes to put up on the website from the same guys that we always get it from. Again, I talked about the fact that I really don't deal with a lot of people. I like to deal with just, oh, Jesus, I just poked myself. What? Jeez. Oh my God. I literally just stabbed myself.
Will you be careful now? I tell you every time.
That's the first time I've ever done that. So, like I said, we just deal with a couple people that we know have really good places, and they only wholesale, they don't sell retail. I can't believe my hand hurts now. So let's go ahead and just jump in and see what we got going on here. All right, let's see what we got going on. Come on, jump in. And literally, I am bleeding. Look at, I stabbed myself.
Yeah, that's what happens when you stab yourself.
Okay, so how are we going to do this? I don't know what Lori ordered. Are you going to open a bag? I open a bag like we usually do?
Sure.
Okay, good. So I'm going to start. And again, these are all ball pythons, just so you guys know. But there's going to be some cool stuff because I know Lori did. Ooh, these guys are really... Whoa! There's one snake in here that is pretty dope. I'm going to show it to you right now. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, guys. That's almost the Barney ball right there. So is this a banana super cine?
You know what? Yeah, it should be.
So the super cinnamon is basically an all black snake. Banana obviously goes the other way. So it's almost purplish.
I was very curious as to what that combo would look like. I hadn't seen one before, have you?
No, well, I think Doug Matuzak produced one years ago, but it's been like a long time. I haven't seen one. So anyways, a banana super cinnamon. That's pretty cool. That's, if it just could be a little bit more purple.
Yeah.
That would be a Barney ball python right there. And then, of course, what do we have here? It looks like we have a little GHI right here. And then these would be, let's see, pastel banana lessers? Pastel banana lessers. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Whatever.
That's pretty awesome. So that's a good way to start. Ooh, wait a second here. Oh, those are pin pieds?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, pin pieds. That is ridiculous.
Cool. This guy's got a really cool marking on it.
That is dope. I actually like the kind of less white pin pied too, because it has that crazy wild pattern. Of course, piebald really messes up the pattern in snakes, so that is really cool. And then these are what? These would be, I'm going to say bumblebee enchies?
Super.
Oh, so there's killer bee enchies. Okay, next bag. I cheated. I didn't mean to look.
I'm surprised.
Okay, I don't know these. These look like just pastel GHIs.
Yep.
So, okay, so pastel GHIs, of course, both incomplete dominant animals, and of course, some beautiful banana cinnies right here. Yep. These are always super popular. Everyone always loves banana cinnies.
So pretty.
We actually have 4 boxes today, 2 big boxes with two styros in each. Oh, okay. Ooh, this is, are these leopard cinnies?
Yes.
Those are cool. They're exactly what you would expect them to look like cinnamon pastels and leopards. Those are nice. And then this is just a blue-eyed Lucy of some sort. What do we got?
Lesser Russo.
Lesser Russo, makes sense. Again, blue-eyed Lucies are always super popular. So, and again, you know, this time of year, we know we're going to get well-started animals so they can go up on the website much quicker. And of course, like I said, this is a guy that we've known for 30 years. That's really good. So, so we're pretty confident that we can maybe get these guys set up and get them up on the site relatively quickly, which will be great. Of course, we'll take all the precautions we're supposed to in advance. So what do we got here? Oh, this is interesting. I like guessing. You know, guessing is just fun. And
so fun.
It is fun. So let's see what we got. We've got, these look like, well, this looks like just maybe like a pastel banana, but then this is maybe a pewter banana? Oh, banana Mojave cinnamons.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is a banana hat red, and this is what they would call a banana green pastel, which is just basically like a pastel. And then these, of course, are the banana Mojave cinnies.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. More banana stuff. Now these look more like banana lessers, no?
That would be my guess, yes.
Banana lessers, okay,
Yeah.
good. So again, I like the banana lesser stuff because it makes it really clean and
yeah, it's really neat what each gene does, whether it adds color or more contrast or...
All right, 2 more boxes to go. And I like the fact that I oftentimes don't know what Lori bought because this makes it a little bit more fun. All right, here we go. I'm gonna just jump into this bag right here. What do we have here? Ooh, these are nice. These are, as a matter of fact, I did a tour the other day and the person said that they really like dark ball pythons. They were like, oh my God, dark ball pythons. So they're gonna absolutely love these here. Looks like a pastel GHI, and are these chocolate GHIs maybe?
I was just gonna say that's what they look like.
Because they're really dark GHIs, so it looks like maybe chocolate GHIs.
I like that.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting how the chocolate and the GHI almost makes what looks like a super chocolate animal or something like that. So far, there's a handful of animals that I certainly would love to keep in this batch for sure. I'll have to get them, once we get them set up, I'll have to go through and hang on to. Ooh, those are nice. Those are, oh, wow. So we got obviously normal crystals here. Oh, are these the Invisiballs?
Those are Phantom Russo.
Phantom Russos.
Yep. I was super curious as to what these guys are look like.
Oh, these are really cool. I mean, those things are dope. They remind me of the Invisible ones. So that's a Phantom Russo. Interesting. Because the Phantom gene is in the blue-eyed leucistic complex. The Russo gene's in the blue-eyed leucistic complex. But when you mix them together, you can still get a ton of pattern. Those are cool. Oh my God, this thing is ridiculous. I don't know what the heck this is. This has to be a killer bee calico, maybe? Let's see, a killer bee calico. All right, oh, and then we have a banana pastel calico. Let me see what these guys look like. They look like they're, oh, wow. Wow. That's a banana pastel calico.
I got two in here, so.
Right, they're both banana pastel calicos. Wow, awesome. So one more box and one more opportunity to cut myself. All right, let's go. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, we got some poop. Ugh.
Glad you got the good bag.
Ow! Okay, so what do we got? Oh man, I don't want to put my hand in here. Oh, it's gross.
So what I have is a handful of shit.
Oh my gosh. Is this another banana calico? Banana?
It was...
Looks like another banana pastel calico, no?
Super.
Oh, a super pastel banana calico. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then, do we have two of them? Looks like we have two of them. Kind of faded out. The super pastel actually gets faded out. Then just a nice little banana lemon blast here, a banana pinstripe. Wow, those are some nice things. You did good. These guys are beautiful.
That one goes in here.
Oh.
It doesn't.
Goes in my pocket.
No, not in the poop bag.
Not in the poop bag. All right, so it looks like we have a little, is this a Candino?
Oh, yeah.
So we got a little Candino here, got another Candino. These look like banana pewters, right? Or this might be a banana pewter GHI? A banana pewter, oh, so what, just banana pewter and Candino. So that's amazing. That looks like a GHI right there. So that's a banana pewter. That's actually really, really nice. These ones here looks like pastel Enchi lesser, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, that one's a banana lesser Enchi.
Nope, banana butter calico.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the calico, you can see the calico on the sides right there. That makes a lot of sense. And then that is just a banana... Ow! Just bit me. Oh, jeez. You're angry.
That one's feisty.
Oh, my God.
Just banana cinnamon.
Oh, okay, banana cinnamon. Okay. Wow. Jeez, this is a good bag.
Yeah, best for last.
All right, so this is obviously an albino something. Maybe a pastel albino or something like that?
It's an albino.
Just an albino, okay. This is obviously an albino black pastel or albino cine. This one looks again kind of like a banana Enchi lesser, banana Enchi something, banana, definitely a banana and a lesser, and then maybe an Enchi.
Nope, that's banana butter.
Oh, banana butter. Okay, okay. And then this is a tough one here. This is the one I was looking at that I was like, I'm not sure.
Really?
So
Look at it. It looks like it's pretty easy.
I mean, it looks to me like a banana pewter.
Yeah.
That's it? Well, that's it.
Wasn't that hard?
It just looked, I mean, I figured there was something else because it's really faded, it's really beautiful. So there you guys go. That concludes the unboxing. I don't know that we're going to get another big shipment of snakes like this probably for another 3 or 4 months. We'll get a few shipments here and there, always getting stuff. But that's the unboxing for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Camera shy gal, I get it, but you're gonna still come out because you're pretty. Ooh, that was a weird one. That was a nice snotty looking one. Yeah, it's like pasta fagioli. Yes.
It's a pasta fagioli.
Slippy slip. That's my girl. Let's grab it.
It's a good spaghetti.
Eat the food, Tina. And it really comes down to it with monitor keeping, especially in captivity. You really want to get as best possible diet you can. Like these guys obviously aren't going to be eating exactly what we're feeding them here in the wild. However, we do understand that things like organ meats, certain foods that we definitely wouldn't necessarily eat as humans, these particular meats actually have certain nutritions in them. and the nutrition that they actually need, especially organ meats. A lot of our monitors and stuff like that, especially our big guys, organ meat is really important part of our feeding in our diet. This is such a weird consistency to her. Like, this is nothing we've typically fed her. Like, we fed her organ meats before, but never really anything like this. This is so slimy and weird that you can tell she's like, it's almost like she's trying to figure it out. Like how do you eat this? Like, and I can't blame her really. Like, I mean, how do you eat that? No, don't pull it. Just eat it. See, look, you let go. There you go, yay! Oh, see, like, you know, a little bit of teamwork always goes a long way. Thank you guys so much for joining me and my girl Ubusuku on our spaghetti dinner. I know she certainly enjoyed it. I didn't really, not so much. That wasn't so good for me. My stomach hurts. But you look a lot more healthier now. I can already tell. Look at your eyes; they're so much happier.
Of course, you guys know that I spend an hour or so every day down here at the ball pythons, just, you know, switching males, checking for eggs, all that stuff. Eggs are starting to come when it comes to ball pythons here. Don't know if I'll get any clutches today, but every day that gets closer, about 2 weeks from now is when the explosion starts. But hopefully we'll find some eggs, because I get addicted to it. I always say as a snake breeder, you get addicted to eggs. So it's that possibility of amazing babies. So let's go ahead, just check our animals, switch our males around, and hopefully we'll find some ball python eggs. Sadly, it doesn't look like we've got any clutches, but take a look at this ovulation right here from this Enchi female. Oh my gosh, just look at that. It looks like, I mean, she can't even bend. She is so absolutely crazy. Wow, I tell you what, that's amazing. Again, lots and lots of ovulations and sheds, and we're ready to go. So sadly, no eggs today, but that's just the way it goes. I'm sure tomorrow, the next day, whenever, we're gonna get eggs. And like I said, a couple weeks from now, it's going to be pretty exciting. I am pretty excited right now, because guess what? Take a look at what we got, guys. That's right, our first colubrid eggs of the year. It's actually a Mexican Black King Nigritas, later first clutch, so that is absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, I didn't set up egg boxes yet, so I thought we still had a few days before our first clutch. So let's go ahead and set up the egg boxes. They're a little different than what we do with pythons. I'll walk you through that, and then we'll go ahead and pull this first clutch. But it started, guys. Colubrid egg season is officially here. Let's go set these boxes up. So we actually use vermiculite for colubrid eggs, and it's just really an economic thing. We go through a lot more incubating medium than hatchite. Hatchite's a little bit more expensive, so if we were going to use that with colubrids, obviously we would cost a lot more. This works out completely fine. It's something I've been doing since I was a teenager, so again, creature of habit, so to speak. So what I do is I want to mix basically a 1-to-1 ratio, which volume to weight with vermiculite. Essentially, I'm just going to mix water that's kind of like room temperature, because these guys incubate at about 82 degrees. We just literally throw them up on the shelf. So essentially, I just want about 1.5 or 2 inches of actual vermiculite in the bottom of a shoebox with no holes in it. Again, it's going to be damp but not wet. I'll show you how much kind of water I do. I do it by feel. Again, you can actually weigh the volume per weight if you want to, 1-to-1 ratio. In the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead, get some vermiculite in here, and start to mix water in. And again, this is just feel, because I've done this for so long. What you want to do is when you pull it like that, it clumps into a ball, but at the same time, when I squeeze it, you actually get no water out of it, because you don't want the eggs to actually be wet, right? You want the eggs to have high humidity, like upper 90%, close to 100% actual humidity, but you don't want to be sitting on wet, because they can actually rot that way. And then again, I just put like just about that much in the bottom of a shoebox right here, fill the rest of these up, and then I'll put the eggs right down into this box right here. All right, back to my Mexican Black King, and see how many eggs there are. And you know, the thing is that this is just the first clutch of the year when it comes to colubrids, kings, milks, all that type of stuff. But it's pretty telling, right? You know, if you get fertile eggs, that is a great sign. And guess what? a lot of beautiful fertile eggs. Just look at how big these eggs are right here. That's absolutely incredible. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set these guys down in here, take Mama out, make sure that she's got all her eggs out and stuff like that. And you can see with this Mexican Black King, it's kind of interesting. It's got a little bit of yellow on it. Now, most of the time that yellow goes away. You know, sometimes babies are born with yellow, but it goes away. This particular animal kept it through its whole life, which is pretty interesting, to be honest with you. But still, its babies will come out probably jet black or might have a little yellow, but usually they'll lose that as they get older. So we've got 2, 4, 5 eggs. Not a huge clutch, but again, not a big female. This is a first-year female, so 5 eggs, 5 fertile eggs. And again, the fertility is telling in the sense that we didn't get breeding too late, right? Sometimes if you bring colubrids out of brumation and don't get males and females quick enough, the first clutches can sometimes have some fertility. The fact that we have the first clutch of the year fertile is absolutely great news, and Lori's been crushing it when it comes to breeding. So I have a feeling this is going to be one of the best colubrid years we've had in a long time, and we all know the python season's going good, so things are looking really good at BHB this year. Let's talk about setting up these baby snakes. Actually, we have a rack here that is obviously separate from all the other racks, but one of the things we do to kind of avoid getting mites in our collection, which by the way, BHB hasn't had a mite in its collection for probably like 6 years, because we do this every single time we bring in a shipment of shakes. We will actually treat with prevent-a-mite in the cage as if the snakes have mites. Now, this particular source has never sent a snake with mites, but I gotta be honest with you, we've had a lot of really reputable people send us snakes that have mites. So we treat them like they have mites. That way, there's no way that if they do have mites, they can get into our other snakes and actually have mites in the collection. That's the only way that we've been able to keep them eradicated for so many years. So what I do is I just spray prevent-a-mite in this cage like this. And I'm just gonna kind of fog it all up like this. You can see there's no water dish in here, just the coupling. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that sit for probably 2 or 3 minutes so all the aerosol drops down. Now there's a coating of mite spray all on this, and if for some reason a snake does come in with mites, once a mite crawls off the snake, it's gonna get onto that spray and it's gonna die. The only way to really keep mites out of your collection is to basically preventively treat and pretend that every snake you bring in is gonna have mites no matter who you get it from. That way you can actually avoid it. So I'll spray all of these down right here, let it all settle, then I'll start to put all the snakes in, and then later on today we'll go back and put waters in. If you enjoyed this unboxing video, you can actually check out an entire playlist right over here of unboxing. And if you want even more stuff, up here you can actually subscribe to my podcast channel called Checking In. Of course, always subscribe to this vlog channel if you don't mind. I really appreciate you guys. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you guys tomorrow.